Greetings, Goddess Body Mind Spirit community. This is Tyra Omilade, your goddess guru, your sister friend. Do you know I love help women line? I love helping women align with their life purpose using the power of ancient wisdom and the goddess-centered lifestyle. And today we are going to talk about this full moon. Let's do this, queens. Hello, queens. How are you out there? Who's here? Oh my gosh, I see. Be vibing. Be vibing. Oh. Hey, be vibing. Hello, Divine by Design, who's also a Virgo. Be vibing is a Virgo. Larissa, how are you, queen? Yes, welcome. Welcome to the G Hive. Welcome all of the sisters. Full moon vibes in effect. Oh yeah, come on. It's the full moon. It's time to celebrate. Okay, let me take the music down. How is everybody doing? All the hashtag replay queens. How are you? I didn't mean to do that. Okay, yeah, we're gonna get moving. Oh, you're welcome. Hey. Hi, G. It's always so good to see G. How are you, queen? Welcome. Okay, let's see here. I am actually just kind of like, wow. It's been an amazing, incredible day. But I am so happy to be here with you all. If you don't know me, my name is Tyra Omilade, which I said in the beginning. I am a spiritual guide and coach. And my superpower is wisdom. And my passion is helping my sisters, all the women's out there, align with their purpose, step into their power, live the lives that we decide that we want to live. And I just bring it all together, blending it with a little bit of wisdom, a little bit of goddess, a whole lot of fun, a whole lot of vibe, good times. And baby, we love astrology around here. So I want to talk about the Capricorn full moon that is coming up on Monday. Just want to give it a look and we'll go through the signs and see how it's going to play out for all of us. And hi, how are you? Beautiful, powerful love. Yes, you made it. You made it to a live stream. Again, to all the hashtag replay sisters, y'all know I love y'all with all my heart. Mwah! Hello, hashtag replay sisters. If y'all feel so inclined, type in hello, hashtag replay sisters, so the hashtag replay sisters know that they are a part of the mix today. So, yeah, I'm going to have to just go on ahead and jump right into it. I don't have a full circle planned out, but let's just go on ahead and get some paper and some pens. And do you have a candle? Which I don't have a candle. Do I have a candle? No. Do you have a candle? Go get a candle. Let's light a candle together, y'all. We're going to light a candle. And even the hashtag replay sisters, I'm going to ask you to type into the chat, what are you bringing into the circle? You can just state your name, just type it into the chat. And you can say, I'm Tyra, for instance. You say your name, and I am bringing excitement. Ah, yes, Felicia's here lighting her candle too. Felicia, one of our fire keepers, keeper of the fire. So going ahead and type in, what are you bringing into our circle today? What are you bringing into our circle today? Ah, we have Felicia and we have Sharmika. Welcome, queens. I'm so glad y'all are here. Woo-hoo. So yeah, let's just take a few deep breaths. Inhale, long, slow exhale. We just want to bring ourselves together. I want you to imagine that we're all together sitting in a circle and our hearts are all stitching together. Just imagine this golden white thread is just stitching out from your heart, going through all the hearts of the sisters who are here, either live or on the replay. We are one global sisterhood, connected, supporting one another, healing together, transforming together. This new moon, the Capricorn moon is definitely one that's going to be insightful. I'll say it that way. And we give thanks to our ancestors on whose shoulders we stand. And we call in all of our guides, all of our ancestors of light, knowing that the only thing that happens today in our circle is for our highest and our greatest good. I call in the energy of Herakahuti Ogun, the warrior, to surround us, to protect us and keep us as we work our magic here as the beautiful women that we are. And may our spiritual ancestors stand and guard the door while we women work our magic. And we just call in the energy of our astrological ancestors. We call in the energy of the wisdom of the stars to be here with us today, the goddess to be here with us today to help us to understand what does this Capricorn full moon hold for each of us. And so we just right now ask that you set an intention for this this circle, this live stream, however you want to look at it. Set one intention. What is one thing that you would want to get from today? Or is there an answer that you seek? What is it that you want to get from the circle? And maybe also, what do you wish to bring to the circle? Because we all have something to offer. And now I want you just to set your expectancy at high. Have an expectancy that whatever it is that you are seeking from this circle, you will receive it. Whether you receive it in the midst of the circle or sometime shortly thereafter. We are here in the business of proving to ourselves that the spiritual work that we do actually does work in our favor. And so I'm just challenging you right now to have an expectancy that you are going to get a gift. You're going to get an answer. You're going to get an insight or a breakthrough. As a result of this circle, the full moon, whatever it is that brings it to you, I want you to set that intention, that expectancy at high, at getting that intention met, manifested, whatever it is. Take a deep breath in. Open your eyes when you are ready. Yay. Yes. Okay. Y'all are bringing it. I love this. Thank you all so much. Gary, I am bringing confidence. Woohoo. I love that. Thank you. I am Sharmika and I'm bringing in closure. Love it. Thank you, Sharmika. Bonsoir. How are you, Diza? I am Felicia and I am bringing cool breezes. Love it. And I am Diza and I'm bringing compassion. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So excited. So exciting. So I'm going to go on ahead and share. We're just going to jump into this live stream. I have a little bit of a headache today, y'all. So let's see how this goes. Y'all send me some good energy. Yes. I have done so many readings this week. I am Barbara and I am bringing in focus. Yes, Barbara. I love it. I love it. Let me see here. Okay, that's close enough. Okay, that's close enough. I'm going to do it like that. Okay, let me share my slides. Thank y'all so much for bringing in all this beautiful energy. Yeah, it's just incredible. Okay, so we have the full moon in Capricorn this Monday at 7:39 a.m. Eastern time, and it's at 11 degrees of Capricorn. So the reason we know we're having a Capricorn full moon is because we're in Cancerian season. That's when we have the Capricorn full moon, and then we always have the Capricorn new moon during Capricorn season. And during Capricorn season, we have a Cancer full moon. So they all go together. So let's just talk a little bit about what we have. We've done an introduction, and yeah, we'll be focusing on just understanding this moon. And yeah, I've introduced myself. So, what are your signs? I know we always like to share that. If you want to drop your signs, if you don't know your sun, moon, excuse me, your ascendant and moon sign, you can just drop your sun sign. But I always love dropping our signs. Oh, I know we have some Capricorns here. At least one. No, I can see. I know two of y'all. Two of y'all have Capricorn energy. So we always have to remember that the full moon is about endings. It's about culminations, revelations. It's a push pull kind of energy. So it'll be looking at like, are you in balance or are you out of balance? Or you'll feel like there's you versus something else. Okay. And one of the things about the full moon, it is such a good practice or it's such a good time to really tap into and tune into our being mindful, because this is a moon or being aware. And awareness is a key to self mastery. One of the things that I want y'all to understand is that spirituality is about mastering yourself. It's about mastering different aspects of yourself, different parts, different manifestations, your skills, and all of that. And so the more we can walk aware, then we are pretty much in a very powerful position, even if we are going through a transition or we're in the midst of something where we're like, I don't exactly know how this is going to work out. It will put you in a powerful position. And there's nothing like being aware or having that awareness, like what the full moon brings. So I want you to just be thinking as we go through this, what is like what am I becoming more aware of? Is there an ending? I know Shamika mentioned um having an ending or bringing in, wait a minute, how did she say it? Closure, was it? Yes, closure. Shamika is talking about closure. That is such a full moon thing, because we have to remember the full moon, we'll start feeling it a little bit before, and we will feel the full moon. We can experience full moon energy for up to 2 weeks. Okay? So be thinking about it now. As a matter of fact, is there something that you already, if you want to share it, that you already know that has an ending or a culmination? Are you having a revelation of some sort? I want y'all to think about this right now, because astrology is to be lived. We don't want it up here in our head. We want it in our body. We want to be able to use the astrology in order to take ourselves somewhere. And see, the full moon is something, yeah, the full moon is something where we need to be celebrating. Most of us, we will pick, like really just dog ourselves for all the things that we do wrong, and we could do one thing wrong and 20 things right, and we will beat ourselves up over that one thing that we felt like we did wrong and barely give any credence to the 20 things that we did right. And then we'll sell ourselves on this story of, I don't do anything right. I didn't, I haven't achieved this or I haven't achieved that. So the full moon is one of these times that we really need to be taking stock. So some of y'all may have seen that And as I was preparing, I was like, oh my gosh, I already have a culmination. Almost took 2 years, but I have completed my mindfulness teacher certification. I was so excited to get the email today. I was so excited to get the email today. It felt so good. So that's an example. I mean, think about Capricorn. Capricorn is about success. Okay. So it may be something, revelations, culmination, some push and pull regarding success. Capricorn is also about following rules and the plan. So you may have a revelation like, I I need to do better with following a plan, or oh my gosh, I am so on point with following the plan. Maybe something comes up about rule following that needs to be addressed. It is about hard work and discipline. And so maybe some people will get some insight about that in their lives. Because again, Capricorn is very much about success and get it done, right? So that's something else that I want y'all to be looking for. Is this a theme for you right now? Are you working too hard? Do you need to take a break? Um, is it like, okay, I understand right now, I just have to work hard and then I know I'll get a break. So you can use the Cancer new moon to commit to when you're going to be doing this self-care to make up for, to kind of like counter all the hard work that Capricorn requires. If you can just think about it, Cancer and Capricorn are opposite each other. And so you can see how they complement one another. We have to take care of ourselves. We can't work, 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 work. We do have to have that time where we are staying at home and relaxing and eating and just all the nurturance. But by the same token, a lot of people need Capricorn, honestly. If you don't have a Capricorn inclination, how are you going to be successful without Capricorn? It's not going to happen. We've got to have Capricorn because it's bringing in that ability to work hard and be disciplined. Now, another thing that goes into success and achievement, and I mean, I know sometimes here we are very spiritual and it feels like I don't want to talk about all of this success stuff or all this achievement. I don't want to do it. This society has this, all focused on all of this, but it's what's in astrology. Talk to any Capricorn. Do not play with Capricorn's money. They don't like you to play with their money. They are about success. They want to come and they want to look like the boss that they are. Okay. Capricorns, let me tell you, Capricorn is the sign that we would call the dinosaur. They are the dinosaurs. Baby, Capricorn knows how to survive. But Capricorn doesn't just want to survive. Capricorn wants to thrive. Capricorn wants to be successful. They want to be the best. That is just how it is. And so when we talk about this, when we want success, when we want to achieve, when we want to get to the end of something, what does it take? It takes Capricorn qualities such as endurance and patience. And so some of us may see the path forward for having that endurance, or some of us may see, I haven't had enough endurance or enough patience. And so that's something that the full moon is going to bring up for you, okay? Because we can use this full moon to imbue ourselves with the energy of Capricorn so that we can become more like Capricorn. One of the things that I've learned as an NLP practitioner is that we can model when you want success, when you want to become someone new and achieve something new that you don't know the path forward. You're like, I want to go there, but I don't quite know how to go there. Then we say you model that. Okay. And so in astrology, we get that ability to imbue ourselves with that energy and to model it by maybe looking at Capricorns whose energy really vibes with us, or people who have Capricorn like qualities. We want to use this Capricorn full moon to really imbue ourselves with this energy so that we can use it. For some of us, it's not about career or like achievement. It's more of like, I need the endurance and the patience to see through like my health and wellness goals. Or I have this project that I'm working on at home and it's just been dragging on and on and on. And so maybe you want to imbue yourself with the Capricorn qualities that would allow you to create a plan and to have that patience and that endurance to see the plan through. Because Capricorn is an energy that's kind of like long suffering, and it gets, sometimes Capricorns get a little bit of a bad reputation because they're like, man, I'm here and I got to do all this work. And, you'll kind of hear some Capricorns can kind of complain. It's a little bit of a negative sign, but it's because they're like, no matter what, we're going to get it done, whether I want to be here or not. I'm going to get this done. And sometimes it's just not fun what you have to do to get to where you want to go, right? And so, but that's Capricorn's strength. My thing is this: if you got something that's going to take a little bit of time and you need somebody who ain't going to teeter out on you, you better get yourself a Capricorn, all right? Okay, so Capricorn is also about cycles. So maybe you'll get more insight into where are you in this particular cycle at this time of your life. It's about elders. So some of us may be wanting to connect with elders, or maybe we are stepping into being an elder at some point. It's a tenacious sign. It's conservative. And so conservative in the sense that it's like, I only want to use the exact amount. So if the recipe says 2 tablespoons, baby, we leveling that tablespoon off. You don't need a heaping tablespoon. If it don't say a heaping tablespoon, as a matter of fact, can we just do it with one? Don't mess with their resources and their money. Okay. Capricorn, don't mess with their resources and their money. Okay. So yeah, it's Capricorn is kind of like Scrooge also. So the negative side of it is like stingy. Um yeah. I don't knock any sign. I think they all have their place, right? Okay. It's also a very resourceful energy. Like I said, these are the dinosaurs of the astrology chart. And so they can make some stuff happen. Wise, because this is an old sign. Capricorn is the elder. Actually, it's connected to family, especially the father. So it's like a wise elder. Something I want to say, I didn't have it on here, but this is a sign that's also connected with death. One of the things that I learned in astrology is that all souls, it doesn't matter what your sign is, all souls come through, like they're birthed through Cancer, and we leave out of here through Capricorn. So part of this is, that cycles, but it has to do with death. It has to do with karma. So some of us may be needing to die to something, and so that we can be rebirthed into something new at the Cancer new moon, right? We do have a Cancer new moon retreat. It's only $22. I'll be sharing the link with y'all. I can just go ahead and drop it in there. Y'all will see it. This is not a pretty link. I created it at the last minute, but I hope that SAI ladies, y'all are already in. SAI ladies, you're already in. You don't need to register. I will put you inside. But the new moon in Cancer is going to be on the 17th, and I'm having a retreat on the 13th. So that's going to be a really transformative new moon. I was looking at it and I was like, oh, at first I was like, oh, this is so great. It looks so nice. Pluto is opposing this moon. I was like, why couldn't we get a nice new moon? So we're really, the purpose of that Cancer new moon retreat that I'm going to do for you all is to, it's essentially to kind of help us reset ourselves, because we're in Cancer season now. This is a new season. So we need to reset ourselves. So maybe we can use this Capricorn full moon to just like let it all out. And then we can reset ourselves, fresh new start. I know the first part of this year has been a little bit rough for some of us. Woo! Let's renew ourselves at the Cancer full moon. New moon, okay? Yes, Capricorn is also ambitious. It can be a very prudent sign. So One of the things you can do for the full moon is put on Capricorn colors. I know a lot of times people don't like wearing dark colors, but it's Capricorn. And so Capricorn is corporate colors. So that's why I have on this blue. It's like when you see people who are Capricorn in nature, unless they have something like a lot of Sagittarius or something like that, or maybe Aries, um, they will be very conservative in dress. They'll always be very appropriate. A lot of times you'll see they wear dark colors. They don't wear super bright colors. No, that's too much. They don't understand that. Capricorn doesn't like to stand out. Capricorn is like, I just want to do my work. I want to do my job, and then I want to go home. Why is everybody out here doing this? They can have fun too. Don't get me wrong. Capricorn can have fun. But yeah, constant. That's another one about Capricorn. It's a constant energy. So let me see what y'all are saying. Okay, so we have the Taurus. We got a Cap Moon. Okay. Sun in Capricorn, Taurus. Okay. All right. The earth signs, Moon in Pisces. I like that. Thank you. Hello. How are you? Yes. Thank you. Hi, Daba. How are you? Yes. Okay. So let's celebrate, Queens. Write down in your book, in your journal, you can write down 5 to 10 accomplishments that you've achieved. But here in the chat, drop one or two. Here in the chat, drop one or two. Let's just take a moment. This is not just a regular live stream. For those who are new to me, we do the work while we're together. So I'm gonna give y'all just a few moments. I'm gonna play just a little bit of music for y'all to take and write into the chat if y'all don't mind, like one or two things that you are. I can't find my thing. That you're celebrating. So I already shared what I'm celebrating. I want to hear what you are celebrating. I must have gotten rid of one of my. Okay, I need to focus. Huh. Okay. One of my songs is gone. I don't remember getting rid of it. Mm-hmm. Oh, well. That just lets me know I need to load something else up. Let's see what this sounds like. Mm-mm. Woohoo! I was able to meet and exceed my quarterly sales goal at work. Now that is a Capricorn achievement. Yes. Woohoo! I'm celebrating setting up a workshop series. Had to break internal barriers to get there. I see you, Queen. Woohoo! Yay! Congratulations. Thank y'all for sharing that. I'm so excited for y'all. That is these are so Capricorn, and both of them have Capricorn energy. Beautiful. And it can be recent. It can be in the last 30 days if you want. I was able to become a merchant mariner last year. I love it because I can make this money and travel the world. I just made 25 in March, so it's been good. Woohoo! Congratulations! Woohoo! My son is in the Coast Guard, so I know that's really cool. That's really, really cool. I love this. This is so exciting. Yes, congratulations. Yeah, it may not be too loud. Okay, good, good, good. Good, good, good. Yes. 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 All righty. So I'll look to see if anyone else is typing anything in. Thank you, sisters, for sharing. Um, let me just check one more. Ah, hashtag replay. I'm Idalba and I am bringing consciousness. Thank you, Idalba. I'm celebrating releasing my first two tracks. Oh, after keeping them shelved for a decade. Whoa. Whoa. Congratulations. I love that, Bella. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Love it. Okay. All righty. Thank y'all so much for sharing. That was, oh my gosh. It just I always am in awe of how lighter I feel hearing y'all's wins. I just feel like so happy. I feel so happy. So thank y'all. Thank y'all so much. Anyone else who wants to share, please share. I'm assuming Adalba, once she gets to this part, will share too. Okay. So these are some questions to ponder. Where have you had success and mastery? Because one thing about Capricorn is it's a mastery sign. Okay. But you want to take stock of that. Okay. So write down these questions. And have you been patient? Have you been patient? Again, maybe one question is, where have you been impatient? And how has being patient paid off for you? And one of the reasons I like asking questions like that is um, because when you show your subconscious mind that patience pays off for me, then your subconscious mind will be like, you know what? We're going to allow more patience into her life, right? So we have to look at the like the things that are working for us, okay? Where do you need to be successful? So where are you looking for success in your life? And what needs releasing in order for you to achieve the success that you desire? And I just go back to Barbara. I had to break through internal barriers to get there. So this is something that is real. In order for you to go to where you want to be, you have to move yourself. Like what is holding you in the place that you are in right now? And then what are you going to have to offload in order to get to the new place? What breakthrough are you going to have to make? Is it going to have to be in your mindset? Is it going to have to be in your emotions? Is it going to have to be like you actually get up and move your physical body and do things that you hadn't done before, right? So what needs to be released in order for you to achieve the success that you desire? This is one of the things that Capricorn will ask you. Yes, a lot of people do. A lot of people struggle. And you do have to kind of think about your signs. And so it's kind of like one of the things that I think is, let me see here. I find myself doing things myself, so I won't have to practice this as much patience. Need help with this. Okay, so let's talk about this. Sometimes you may have a propensity that lends itself for to not being patient. So signs like Aries, I even think Gemini. Mm, maybe even signs like could be Cancer. Cancerians, are y'all patient? Maybe Sag is not super patient. Leo could be patient because Leo is a fixed sign. So some signs don't lend themselves to being very patient. I even think Pisces is not the most patient sign, but Pisces just kind of like doesn't care at times. It's like, eh, I'm not even like, oh, I needed to be patient. I didn't even know. Like, you're so patient. And Pisces will be like, oh, I was just checked out, and I can talk about Pisces because I'm a Pisces. I know as well. So when you don't have that propensity, sometimes you have to kind of lean on someone else who is patient and maybe say, for the ones who are patient, y'all, I'm not patient. So I'm gonna need y'all to help me weather the storm. Like, no matter what I say, just don't give in and help me to weather, stick and stay, be patient. Or it's kind of like you have to like set up your life to help accommodate your lack of patience. And the other thing too is sort of like what I said, you kind of have to like when you are patient, really note that. Like, ah, I was patient and look at how that felt. And look at the benefit that came from being patient. Also look at the benefit or what's the result of not being patient. A lot of times when we're not patient, stuff can be messy or like what you were saying, yep, Aries, Sag, when you are not patient, how is that working for you? In some cases, it may work in your favor, but where patience is required, if you are not patient, then you're going to be like, well, I could have been a little bit more patient and I wasn't. And now I got a situation. So it's sort of like setting the intention to note when patience pays off for you, and then take note of when lack of patience doesn't pay off for you, and then you can kind of begin to like uh behave your way into it and set up a belief system like I am a patient person and I'm going to prove it to myself. And what ends up happening is when you truly begin to just tell yourself I am patient, because I'm going to tell you this, Gary. When I was raising my kids, I thought I was very patient until, I had these little babies and toddlers. And then I was like, oh my God, I have no patience. And then I started telling myself, I want to be a very calm and just easygoing mom. And so initially I would feel like it was a volcano inside of me that was about to erupt. Um, and but I just kept telling myself, I'm patient. I am a patient mom. No matter what, I'm gonna be patient. I would even watch the moms who just seemed to be naturally patient. Like, okay, so she moves slower than I move, and she got a real calm tone, And so then I would just kind of like, okay, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. And before I knew it, I was truly a patient and calm mom with my little children. And I would even tell myself, kids just doing what kids do. Or something else that I do with adults is I kind of watch how adults work. And if it's something that it needs a patient person, I'm not trying to go find, I'm no disrespect. I'm not trying to find the Aries. If I know this person is an Aries and she don't have no Capricorn, you can bet your bottom dollar. If I need something to be that it takes time and patience, I'm calling on the Capricorn. I'm calling on the earth sign, Taurus and Virgo and Capricorn. But the other thing is when I know I got to move and I don't have no other choice but to work with this Capricorn, then I'm going to be like, okay. Or Taurus. Oh my gosh. I'm a Taurus. I can talk about Tauruses. Taurus is going to be real slow and methodical. And you bet not. People think Taurus stubborn. They real sweet until you try to make them do something too fast. They don't like that. I got a son that's a Taurus rising. He taught me that. Then I know I need to begin to explain. Okay, I just need you to understand. We're gonna have to move. We're gonna have to move real fast. We cannot move slow. Okay. I know you like being patient. We cannot move slowly. So this is the time that we're working with. We got to get it done by this time. If you work with somebody who's kind of patient, you can get them moving. You can get them moving. Okay. But stuff that requires patience, go get the people who are patient and will do it. If you know you need it fast, you need to find the ones. You got to study them. Which one goes fast? Oh, she be moving. Or if I tell her I need this real quick, even if she's a Taurus, but she's kind of like on the go, that's me. I'll be like, oh, you need it in 10 minutes? Gotcha. Right? So it's kind of like a lot of ways we can deal with this, but hopefully that helps. Hopefully that helps. Oh, I love that. That's nice. You can handle it. You have everything you need for this little one. This little one chose you as much as you chose this little one, okay? You can handle it. Okay, good. Yes. Don't you have Capricorn energy? I don't know why I thought you had like an earthy, a Cap energy in there. But I'm gonna be honest with you, Capricorn is sort of like Aries. It's gonna go. It's gonna go. Yes, you got this. You got this, G. And G, use this moon to help imbue you with the Capricorn energy. Just be like Capricorn, just give me your energy. Send me your patience, right? Just set the intention. This is what I want you to do. Just set the intention that you understand what it's like to be patient, and you Capricorn is going to help you to embody that. Okay? All right. Beautiful. That's it. That's a good one. Capricorn is crone energy. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is I want to go ahead and look at the moon. Yes, full moon. Here we go. I'm just going to have to do this, y'all. I try to, it's 7:38. Because this one, I like that it has Chiron on there. We're going to do New York. Okay. I think what I'm going to do first is I'm going to talk to y'all about what house this is happening in for your sign, okay? And the reason I like telling you what house this is going to happen in for your sign before I actually describe the moon is because then when I talk about the moon, you're going to know what area of life this has to do with. So I hope that works for y'all. So I'm going to pull up my little cheat sheet so y'all can, and if I don't move it, y'all be like, Tyra, move that cheat sheet. Because y'all know I will just be talking and not even noticing that I'm not moving the cheat sheet. Okay. So we got to start with the 10th house. 10th house, 10th house. You're welcome. I'm so excited to hear from you. When I saw you on the live stream today, I was like, oh my gosh, what's going on? So, okay, baby's almost here. Okay, go. Okay, so remember what the full moon is about? Endings, culminations, revelations, something about a push-pull type of energy. What else did I say, y'all? Push-pull, balance. Okay. So you're gonna get you're gonna see something regarding this particular area of life. That's what I want you to think about. So for Aries, this is happening in the 10th house. And the 10th house is the exact meaning of Capricorn. Capricorn is about success, it's about career, reputation, and what you're known for. And so you're going to be it's going to be something around that. A lot of times, if you are Aries and it's a full moon in Capricorn, something is changing about your career. Maybe you were trying to get a job, a new position. You've been working on something in your business. Um, Maybe even you're doing some type of a shift. You used to be known for this, but now you're going to be known for this one over here, something totally different over here. So that's where it's happening. Now, this full moon could be signifying a whole new shift in life. And I'm going to be honest with Gary saying she is an Aries and close to having a baby. Then this 10th house, this Capricorn is really about this shift that's about to happen in what she's known for. Because she was known to be, it's her, and now she's gonna be known to be a mom. It's like not a mom, now a mom. I don't know how soon the baby is coming. We want the baby to be fully cooked. We're not calling you here any earlier. Don't make your mama wait too long, though. But don't come too early, little baby. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I had my baby on the full moon, so yeah. Some of the mamas, mama Aries out there could be something. But anywho, that's what I'll say about this. Okay. I am going to go on ahead and say yes. Parental responsibilities is something that could be coming up for some people because the Capricorn is a sign that has to do with the father in particular, but we'll just say parental responsibilities. So yeah. Okay. So for Taurus, this is happening in the 9th house. And so the 9th house is like this house that has to do with goals, and maybe some of the goals have manifested for you, Taurus. That would be me. I finished that certification. It's spiritual. It could be like a spiritual awakening. You've been on your way to the spiritual awakening. You fully have it, or you start the spiritual awakening here. It's about foreign travel. Some of the Tauruses will be like, you know what? I'm just getting ready to go out the country. It has to do with learning something on a higher level. Like, just like, me, I went and got this certification. I'm a certified not manifestation, mindfulness teacher. Or you get a certification, a higher level degree or something like that. So some of the Tauruses may be like, I'm getting ready to graduate with my degree in whatever, or you've been working on some type of certification that has taken a while to get there. But again, this is about having perspective. And so some of the Tauruses will be like, okay, I've really been struggling, but now I have a new perspective. It's like you get a new reframe, you have a new take on life. And if you're writing a book, some of the Tauruses may write the books. The book may come to you during this time, or you may get a publisher. This has to do with it's like a PR house. So maybe you start like really getting good about PRing for your company, your book, or it has to do with publishing. So that also. And if you're working on paperwork regarding foreign affairs, this could be something. And you could also be connecting with a guru, a master teacher, a sage of some sort, or you're stepping into that role. But it is about taking that time to really see, are you growing? Are you expanding? That's what a full moon can do for you when you're working on on when you have a full moon in the 9th house. Yes, G, fully cooked. Fully cooked. That's why I was like, I don't like talking too much. These babies be listening. And I'm like, nah, we didn't say come right now. We said come fully cooked. So Gemini, okay, so all of the air signs may feel like this is a emotional moon, and air signs don't like emotions. They're not comfortable with them because they're very much logical, and you don't typically feel a lot of emotion for a lot of the those of you with air signs. But this moon can make the air signs feel very emotional. And so this is about transformation for you, healing, this full moon, maybe you're like, oh, I finally feel healed up, or oh my gosh, I have this wound, I need to get healed up. It has something to do with taxes, other people's money, debt, shared resources like you and your partners, you and your business partners. It could be money coming, like let's say you want to go to graduate school and you apply for a fellowship. Maybe you find the fellowship, or maybe you find out you got the fellowship, or some notification about the fellowship. I'm just going to speak, you got it. Okay. It has to do with your like sexuality, topics around sex. It has to do with trust and connection and transformation. So this could be a very transformative moon for Geminis. Next is Cancer. And for Cancer, this is happening in the seventh house, which is it's a house that has to do with something new starting. It could be something new regarding relationships for you. Maybe you start a new relationship, or you're at a new point in your relationship, and it's going to be very different moving forward, or the new beginning is the ending. You're ending a relationship and you moving on from that relationship for some of the Cancerians. It also has to do with getting support. So some of the Cancerians may be like, no, I need more support right now. Or some of them may be like, they may want to go get a coach, or maybe you want to hire somebody to come clean your house, or it's just, you don't want to, if where you need support, you need to get it. But also some of the Cancerians who want to be coaches, this could be a great moon for you to get some revelation, some insight about your coaching. Maybe you've been working on making an offer and you hadn't had a lot of people take it, but this full moon could find that you have people taking you up on your offer. It's also about refining something. So the full moon may reveal like, oh, this is good, but you need to refine it. You need to like make this thing a little bit more, like work through some of the kinks. I'll say it that way. Okay. So next is Leo. So for Leo, I don't know why I'm having, hold on one second, y'all. Oh, me and this mouse. Okay. For Leo, this full moon, I think for Leo, this is a full moon that could feel a little bit rough. Now, let me tell you this, Leo, if you've been working on your health and wellness, this is a full moon that you could be like, oh my gosh, I have achieved this wellness goal that I've had. And, you're just so proud of yourself. Or it can reveal where you need to be working on your health and wellness. And it's also about work and workplace type stuff. So maybe y'all have been working on getting more streamlined, more organized at work, just the way the workflow, the workflow happens. It could be something around that, because it's the sixth house. And the sixth house is all about like systems and, how are we operating, day-to-day operations. And now the other thing about the sixth house is it could have to do with problems. And so a problem could be highlighted, or maybe you will find the solution to the problem with this full moon, Leo. Also something around pets could be coming up, and something with charitable donations. The sixth house is about charitable donations. So I'm just going to leave it to y'all to figure out what that means. But this is not a fun house, Leo. So this full moon may reveal something to you where you're like, I'm kind of not happy with what this is revealed. But it's all happening for you. Just remember, astrology happens for you, not to you. Okay. Now for Virgo, maybe Virgo is like, oh my gosh, this is a great full moon. I realized that hold on, let me say one other thing. Leos may be looking at work-life balance stuff too. That might be something for Leos. Now, but for Virgos may be like, oh my gosh, I have been having fun. These are the new things that I found to have fun at, because Virgos don't have a lot of fun. Maybe the Virgos out there are like, something else is Virgos could be finding some love interest, or something about romance and dating coming up for the Virgos. It could be positive, it could be something that you don't like, right? But definitely that topic might be top of mind for now through for about 2 weeks. But it is this house that has to do with shining. And this might be a time where the Virgos are really shining and just standing out. And, maybe y'all are getting some type of recognition for something that you have done. And let's see here. Oh, it could be bringing up topics around children. It could really be highlighting something with your children or children in your life, but definitely bringing up something around children for the Virgos. For Libra, this is the fourth house. So Libra, you're one of the signs where this full moon could be really shifting something for you. It's a new start. Um, it could be some new beginning. And the new beginning maybe is coming after, as a result of you've achieved something. And so, a new beginning after that. It's something around home and family, ancestors, emotions. You could definitely be an emotional sign during this time. And I have noticed Libras don't like emotions either. They're so graceful and charming. It's like, no, nope. I will cry at the appropriate moment, which is not in front of all of you. So yeah, for the Libras, it could just bring up a lot about emotions. Maybe you need to do some emotional healing because Capricorn is a little bit, like I said, it's closed off kind of energy, it's restrictive kind of energy. And so just allow yourself to feel your emotions, okay? You may feel tender and nostalgic during this time. This is very much about thinking about family, and you'll want to be with family or something like that. Or maybe you'll be releasing something around like some disappointment around your family, Libra. And let me see. Yeah. Yeah. Be gentle with yourself. Take time to relax when you can. So for Scorpio, this is the third house. So the third house be doing the most. So it could be one of many things. You've got to figure this out, Scorpio, but you like to research. So I'm certain you will figure it out because Scorpio is going to get to the root of the situation. Okay. So it has to do with the mind, mindset, mental health. It also has to do with communications of all kinds. It could be social media, writing something, just any kind of communication. It could be journaling, writing a book. Like I said, maybe podcasting, anything where you are creating communications of some sort. Maybe you are writing a book and now you're going to realize that the book is coming, you're getting ready to publish the book or go on a book tour. Maybe it's coming to you. Oh, I want to write a book. That revelation will come to you during this time. And it also has to do with your day-to-day routines and like your local community. And maybe some of the Scorpios will be like, I never hang out in my local community. I need to get out there. I want to go find out what's here, but also just how you're operating from day to day. It may bring up topics around siblings, friends, coworkers, people who are peers to you. It also may have something to do with learning and teaching. And what you're learning and teaching is skills. Okay. So it could be that. But it's definitely a time where you'll be like, my mental health, I need to really be very cautious and aware of my mental health. Okay. I think for some of the Scorpios, it could bring some really good downloads, some really good ideas, because this third house is the mind. And in it, so it's all about ideas. And it also could be about beliefs. Maybe some of the Scorpios, because let me tell you, Scorpio is paranoid as a mug. I can talk about Scorpio. I'm a Scorpio. Scorpios can be very, very, what's the word I want to look think of? Skeptical. And so it could be there's some limiting beliefs, or like you got to get past the skepticism, Scorpio. Okay. So it might be bringing up something around that for you. And then for Sagittarius, this is the second house, which has to do with money. So personal finances, something's going to be, Sagittarius are going to be like talking about their money during this full moon. Okay. They're going to be like, hey, I got my money together. Or Sagittarius are going to be like, man, I need to get my money together. You know, Sag can hold on to some money, but Sag is big energy, baby. Sag is like, you get a car, you get a car, you get a car. And then Sag will be like, oh my gosh, I promised all these people they were gonna get a car. Or we're all like, Sag, where are we gonna get this money to pay for all these cars? You know? Sag is like, hey, go big or go home. It's just one of those signs, you know. But Capricorn is a sign that can help Sag be good with money. So something about finances with the Sagittariuses, as well as your self-worth and your self-value. This is where Sagittarius might kind of struggle a little bit, because Capricorn is like, oh, you gonna get just enough self-worth and self-value. You ain't getting too much, you're not getting too little. So even though Sagittarius come off as very well, they are intellectual and they have this confidence, there could still be this thing about Sag where they are like not fully confident in themselves. So this could be helping you with that, as well as self-care and what you're eating. These could be topics like, how are you caring for yourself? What are you eating? Is this working for you? So also your stuff. Some of the Sagittarius might be like, I need to go get some new furniture or new clothes, or it's just your material possessions, or I have too much stuff. I need to get rid of this. I got too much stuff. I need to like purge and clear, and that kind of thing could be coming up for Sagittarius. Okay. First house, Capricorn. Whoa, this is your full moon, Capricorn. And I didn't say it at the beginning, sun, moon, or ascendant for any of these. So the first house is definitely, you're going to be getting a life overview. This is your moon to just, the universe is just opening up your life, and like get ready to look and see what's going on under the hood. And so, yeah, it's like a life review. And then you can kind of get some insight on what direction do you need to go? Are you headed in the right direction or not? And maybe you have made some changes. And now when that life review gets opened up for you to look at, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, look at all I have achieved and accomplished, you know? Or you can just be like, okay, I see where I've come and I see where I need to go. So you get that clarity. It could also have something to do with your body. So it could bring up topics around health and wellness, as well as appearance. And you're one of the signs where it's kind of like, yeah, this could be marking the end to, or it could be marking a new beginning. It really could be marking a new beginning, a change, going in a new direction for the Capricorns. Next is Aquarius. So for Aquarius, this is the 12th house. So again, you're one of the earth signs, I mean, the air signs. And so Aquarius is who don't get emotional. Aquarius really doesn't get emotional. Baby, get ready. You might get emotional with this moon. Okay. So it can be a very spiritual moon for you, where you are like going within and connecting with the 99% of space-time continuum, not space-time continuum, but 99% of unseen reality. Hearing from the ancestors could just be really spiritual, and it could be healing, connecting with the ancestors, creative, just more of like a soft feel versus all of the logic that Aquariuses are known for. It could just make you really tender, but definitely bring some healing, or show you where you need some healing. Or another thing is, it can make Aquarius like, hey, I'm shutting out the world and I'm going to go do some like 5 hours of meditation and journaling, like this spiritual, like have this spiritual time, bring in more spirituality into your life. Okay, last but not least, um I love that, Idalva. Yay. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yes. I love meditation. Last but not least is Pisces. So for Pisces, you are going to be sort of like Aries. This house, 11th house, has to do with success and progress and making money, achieving your goals and making money as a result of the work that you do. So some of the Pisces are going to be saying like they've been very gainful, and it also is about networks of friends, like your vibe tribe, people who you have similar interests with. So maybe you've been looking for a vibe tribe and you couldn't find one, and now you have one. These people think like you, they're interested in the same things as you. Maybe you want to start your own community, Pisces, and this full moon will help you to do that or help you to realize you've done that. It's about broadcasting your message. So maybe some of the Pisces started a podcast, started a YouTube channel, started or organized a maybe a retreat or convention of some sort where people are convening, a collective is convening. You also could have been doing some advocacy work, and you are like, oh my gosh, I see the results of my advocacy work. Or maybe you're going to realize the kind of advocacy work that you want to do. So um, that's that. So that's what I have about where is this happening for you. And now what I want you to think about is um, what this moon is about. And I'm going to have to kind of wing it, y'all, because like I said, today has been crazy and I didn't take notes before getting on. So y'all going to see me do this in living color. So y'all tell me your thoughts about what you're hearing. Let me see, did I miss anything? Okay, Virgo sun, Capricorn moon. Cool. Pisces sun, Leo moon, Taurus rising. Nice. Okay. Okay. So let's look at this moon together, y'all. I'm going to take myself and make myself a little bit smaller. Hey, still learning. How are you? Yeah, for this part, I'll make myself a little bit smaller. Okay. So yes, we have this moon at 11 degrees of Capricorn. So this moon has Capricorn energy in it, and it has Taurus energy in it. So this actually has patience in it. You know, the fact that we were talking about this energy of patience and endurance. Capricorn is about success. Taurus is about money. So it could be bringing up topics or highlighting these topics for us. Let me do one thing real quick, y'all, because I have to be able to. Yes. Okay. Um, and then yes, so Capricorn, Taurus energy. And so that's something to think about. Taurus is like values. So maybe some of what is asking is, are you making money according to your values? Or is the success that you have really lined up with your true values? I was listening to a teacher talk today about values. And one of the things that the teacher said is when a person is in alignment with their true values, you don't have to motivate them to do anything. They will do it. It's when they are not living according to their values that they struggle and procrastinate and maybe don't do such a good job. So to a certain degree, that's a lesson for us all. When you like really ask yourself, the life that I'm living, is it aligned with my values? That's one of the things that I think this is asking. Another thing that I think we could all do is ask ourselves, am I living according to my own values? Am I living according to somebody else's values? Because sometimes we be living according to values that's given to us We're told this is what we value. And we're like, okay. But then we're like, I don't know if I really value it. Maybe we kind of tell ourselves we do, but then what if you were to get us in our most honest moments, we'd be like, I really don't value this. I don't want anything apart. It's not me. You know how sometimes we say that? It's not me. So I think that some of this will have us like looking at what values are mine and what values have I adopted from someone else. Another thing that it could be is, the things that we say we value, do we really value them? We're not going to get success if we're living outside our values. I think that's one of the things this moon is going to bring up for us. Does anyone else have this going on? Mhm. Okay, Rasta Pablo, I think that you're saying you're agreeing with what I'm saying. Um, I don't think people understand how important this is. So I'm saying it in a nice and calm way, but I'm telling you now, if we are not living in alignment with our values, then we will feel like life is hard. And so we have to have these. So let me tell y'all something else. Capricorn is reality check kind of energy. Okay. Capricorn is reality check kind of energy. And so, and look, even Saturn is over here in Pisces, giving all the Pisces a reality check. Saturn is like, get yourself together. Y'all been in dream world. No, we're not living in dream world. All of us getting a reality check. All of us living in some dream world where we need to have a reality check. Come back. It's like earth to you, goddess. Come back here in this particular area of your life. I'm going to need you to get real, right? So it might just be giving us this reality check, because when we are living in alignment with our values, we are going to make more money. We're going to just live life with more ease and flow. All right. I think when we are, like, for instance, when I work on my business, it takes a lot of patience and endurance, because sometimes I'm learning new things and I just got to figure it out. And if I'm not, it's not going to happen. This business is not going to happen. But because I'm aligned with this business and I love what I'm doing, this business reflects my values, then it's a lot of times where I'm working hard, but I'm, it doesn't exactly feel like it. And I think that's the result that we get when we are more aligned with our values. Okay. This moon is about a reality check. Some of us are going to get a reality check in that area of life that I outlined for you. Let's see here. But another thing is it could be a gentle reality check, because Saturn is in Pisces interacting with this moon, and Pisces is more gentle. It could be toning down. Saturn's like, Saturn's like, grumpy. What are you doing? Why are you doing that? Get over here. Wait a minute. If you're supposed to get off at 5 o'clock, don't sign out at 4:59. You sign out at 5 o'clock. But in Pisces, it might be like, you know what? It's like 10 minutes. We're done. We just sitting here, just going ahead, clock out. I'll make sure you get that extra 10 minutes on your check, right? if that's how it works. Some of us, get salaries or whatever. It could just be this reality check where you're kind of like, okay, I know I needed this. Thank you. I'm so glad. Y'all know how you get those reality checks? Somebody just say something that's so real, and you like, I needed every piece of this because I was sure enough headed in the right direction. Thank you for loving me enough to tell me the truth. I think this moon could be kind of like that for some of us. It'll be a good reality check. Okay, so I also think that this moon, because Mercury is there, Mercury is the mind. So I really think that this moon can give us some good ideas. I always like to think of Mercury as ideas. Uh, it also could give us a more stable mind, where we're able to, even the ones that are going to be a little emotional, it still will be like this ability to just when I think about equanimity, it's one of my favorite mindfulness practices. The ability to see things are just, it feels like everything is just going crazy, things are off, but you're not moved by it. And it's not that you don't have an opinion about it. It's just you're able to hold yourself and be present to what's there until you do know exactly what to do. And sometimes what to do for you, you might just be like, well, my I'm just here to be present. I'm just here to be a witness. I don't necessarily have to do anything. The ability to be comfortable with not exactly knowing what to do, and you're so the what sometimes I think of equanimity is like I'm so in trust of life that I don't have to exactly know what the outcome of this is going to be. I just can hold myself, because equanimity, and we have that stability of mind, it helps to keep us healthy. Okay, it helps to keep us from short circuiting our system. And I think that this full moon in Capricorn, because this year has just been rough for a lot of people. Oh my God. So this moon can help us. I think it's like the kind of moon that can give us that endurance and patience to make it through to the end of this year. I'm going to say through next spring. Yeah, we're just going to go all the way. I just think so much is going to happen between now and next spring. Um okay, so another thing that we have is Jupiter is I like this. Jupiter is interacting with this moon in Taurus. So it's a lot of Taurus energy. It's this energy of grounding ourselves. Yeah, it's this energy of grounding ourselves. I would even say this is a good moon to really get outside and connect with the Orisha. Be out on Mother Earth, go out to the river, go sit on a rock, because Capricorn is rocks and stones. So use your crystals, but go outside and do maybe a crystal grid for yourself outside. Or if you live someplace where there's stones and rocks, go sit on them. Cancer is the ocean. If you live somewhere near the ocean, we can even say the rivers and oceans. Go near the water and maybe make an offering of some sort, something that is earth friendly, of course. Um, yeah, or go out and walk around the woods. Be outside in the jungle if you live someplace that's more of like that kind of climate. So yeah, it's a moon that is about healing and getting out into the earth, and maybe putting some structure around it. Another thing that Capricorn is about boundaries. So some of us may be like really needing to. We're going to learn whether we need more boundaries or less boundaries. But some of the boundaries we need boundaries so that we can make sure we take care of ourselves. You have to remember we're in Cancer season right now. And so Cancer is about self-care. And so it's kind of like this balance between, I think I mentioned it earlier, taking care of yourself as well as working on your success. Jupiter is going to be granting some blessings. Thank you. Ooh. I think this is going to be an abundant moon, y'all. My gosh, it makes me so exciting. So I want y'all to open your hands up and just be like, I don't know what kind of abundance is going to come, but Tyra said there's some abundance in this moon. So universe, right here. Oh, that just makes me so happy. It makes me so happy. Um You want me to tell you something else that I'm thinking about? The nodes of the moon are going to be moving into Aries and Libra. I'm doing my best to be obedient and nice and kind, because I want to be like screaming, it's over. I'm done with these. And I know it's one more eclipse in Taurus. Ah, I just got to get through that last eclipse in Taurus. And I am just like, oh my gosh, eclipse season in Scorpio and Taurus over. Oh, it has been really just giving me a run for the money. So I feel like this is a culminating event. What have you been working on since November 2021? all of 2022 and this, well, quite a bit of here in 2023. We'll say most of 2023. Um, there's something that is culminating. It's like there was an ending on the one hand and a new beginning on the other. And this moon is like this last time for us before we shift into starting to work on a new area in life, which is going to be Libra and Aries, whatever that is for you. Everyone has Libra and Aries in their chart. You're going to start working on that. Okay. So I think this moon is kind of like that last little bit of finish it up. Capricorn is definitely about, we got to tie up these loose ends. It's time to tie them up, baby. Okay. So pretty much that's what Taurus is. I mean, Saturn is doing for us. So yes. Oh yes, that's true. It could be ideas to make more money. Yes, I agree. Let me see. Is there anything else I want? Okay, Chiron. I do need to mention Chiron. So this is one of the ones that's a little bit challenging. Yeah, maybe it's something about the body because Chiron is in Aries. Maybe it's kind of like, are we going for success to the point where it's hurting our body in some kind of way? Is success bringing up our wounding? Do we need to success and wounding? This full moon could activate some, like highlight some wounding. I can tell you that. But whatever it activates, if that's how it gets activated for you, then it's kind of like it's happening so that you can it's so that you can be more successful. So you can get healed up and be more successful. I do so many readings here lately. I don't know if I said it to y'all or in a reading recently, but essentially what success will do, it will bring up, oh, it was here. It will bring up all the stuff that it'll bring up your stuff. You'll hear every voice that told you you're never going to make it in life as you on the road to success. And it can either haunt you or you can confront it and just be like, I know that that's what you told me when I was, whatever age we were in children, but I'm not that anymore. I'm not that little kid. Whatever you said to me was a lie. And I live a whole new way. It's a whole new way, but it does take this healing work that we have to do. Right. Or it could just be this moon. Yeah. Really kicks off some healing. It could kick off some healing for you. Yeah. That will bring more wholeness in terms of like how you feel in your emotions and can bring more success. Yeah. Okay. I think that's what I have for you all. I want to do a reading also. I'm going to go with my tarot. Hey, how are you? Oh my gosh, I'm so glad to see you here. How are you, Libra Spirit? April. About 2 weeks, Shamika. Yeah. Yeah, 2 weeks. It's like it goes from the full moon to the new moon. And one of the things that I like about the full moon, especially one like this, is once we're done with the full moon, we're in the waning moon phase. So it's such a good time to be releasing and letting stuff go. It's kind of like, what did the full moon bring up for me that I need to release and let go of? We might be celebrating some stuff too. But we can take that time to just be like, all right, what I need to let go of, what I need to let go of in my Capricorn house full moon. And you can use that waning moon cycle to release it and let it go. Oh my gosh. Woo. Oh, I need to go back to something. This just made me think about something. Yeah. Yes, 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 yes. Let's see here. Oh, that's still doing the waning cycle. Yes, yes. Uh, what did I want to show y'all? Oh, here we go. Yeah. Okay, so this is the perfect moon for leaders, people in government, corporate jobs, business owners, women leaders, people who work with the elderly, older people, human resources, payroll, accounting careers, business analysts. Pivotal moon for Capricorn, Cancer, Aries, and Libra. You may feel challenged by this moon. Use it to up level. Wow, these are some powerful readings. Okay, so I already did that part right there. What made me, I have some affirmations here, and let me just share this really quickly, y'all. For this is stars out there, retreat to reset at the Cancer new moon. It's my favorite. I don't have the right. Hold on, let me go down. Did I pull up the wrong one? Yes, it's down here. I had the wrong graphic on that one. Retreat to reset at the new moon for Cancer, and I'm going to be focused on release, reclaim, and rise, transformation for the modern day woman. This Cancer moon, new moon that's coming up, the 17th, is going to be very transformational. I almost was like, I didn't want to look at this. Sometimes I love knowing astrology, and sometimes I'm like, oh my gosh. But oh my gosh, this is a very powerful reading, y'all, for this full moon. But this is going to be on the just ignore this. I have to fix this graphic. I thought I had updated it, but I didn't. It's going to be June 13th. June 13th. Okay. But I wanted to look at the affirmation. Sorry if that was loud, y'all. Sorry if that was loud. Which one of these stands out for you? Okay. I'm not going to read them out loud. Y'all can read them. I'm going to let y'all look at that real quick. And then I'm going to show you the next one. Woo. Wow. Okay. Capricorn affirmations. I am powerful. I take back my power. So one of the cards that I pulled is about that. And it's called Lilith. Let me see something, y'all. Can I put Lilith on here? Yeah, Lilith. Where is she? Oh, Lilith over here. This moon might bring a little bit of juice though, y'all. When I say that, I mean it might bring a little bit of shocking energy, or like bring up something that you weren't quite expecting to come up for you. It's got its good parts and good points, and it's got some that are a little bit challenging. I do think this is about unlocking and unleashing the power within. I do. Okay. Okay, let me see here. Oh, wait a minute. I need to go back. I just started a new business. It's very hands off, and all I mostly have to do is run payroll. Nice to see. This is a perfect moon for that kind of work. Yes, especially with you being Aries. So, number 3, I am open to limitless possibilities. Okay, so for Gary, I am patient, for I understand the nature of time. And Felicia said, I am open to limitless possibilities. Doors are opening for me. One of my favorite quotes is, my success is inevitable. Okay, so Shamika liked that one too. I am open to limitless possibilities. Yes, congratulations, Gary. Congratulations. Okay, so let me go over the reading. Okay. Woo. So I pulled Lilith. And Lilith says, Lilith teaches you to trust your own core power. Take the lead in your life and go for it. In the full expression of your sexual energy and unbridled power of authority, You show uncompromising loyalty to your inner passion. Your own authenticity is at issue. This is the time to let loose the strength of your desire and focus on your goals to take you where you deserve to be. It's about tapping the power within. Okay. Tapping the power within. Truly empowerment. Yeah. Being sovereign. Now, this one I really love. High Priestess. High Priestess. Isis. So, one of the things I love about the High Priestess is it's this energy within us that no matter what, when we show up, we can trust that we'll be able to read the room and hear from our guide, whatever it is that we are supposed to do. Let me see, is there one of these quotes here? I like this one. This one is sort of like the High Priestess. I listen to the small, still voice within. Yeah. I listen to the small, still voice within. I had more. I just didn't want to be overwhelming, folks. Yeah. I like this one. That is a very high priestess type of sentiment that y'all can embrace. And so what does the high priestess Isis say? She shows you how to live and navigate your life through the honoring of your inner guidance and intuitive knowing. That's that Cancerian, and we got that Pisces energy. Her magnificent presence radiates her shining wisdom that is present to experience. And your intuition is accessed through the depth of your being and knowing. It's accessed through introspective and receptive states. And it's also accessed through meditation and the dream time. And Isis urges you to take no counsel outside of your own wisdom, to go deep into your inner landscape where the guidance you seek is found. Yeah. Capricorn is this kind of energy that has certainty about it. And you can meet Capricorns that are not confident because it's very mature energy and it takes a while to grow into it. And so, once people get into their 40s and older is when the Capricorn energy will feel more, they'll feel so much more comfortable with that energy. But one thing is for certain, Capricorn has a certain knowing because, again, it's a wise energy. So allow that wisdom of Capricorn, that elder sage crone energy of Capricorn to speak to you through this full moon. And really the invitation is for you to trust yourself. To me, Isis is one of the chief parts of ourselves that we need to work with. Isis is not without us. She is within. She is not outside of us. She is within. Okay? And more of us need to honor the Isis within us, the high priestess within us. Another reason why I love the high priestess is, well, I think I've already mentioned that. I don't want to. Okay. Last but not least is Amaterasu. So she has to do with the sun. And it says Amaterasu shines forth into your life, radiating wholeness, wellness, creation, and manifestation. She shows you there is a good reason to be optimistic, that you are loved and free to express yourself in the sunniest light, and that co-creation and partnership with others is the great joy in life. She encourages you to light the way for others through you being a glowing, radiant being. Okay. And I think that what that is about is this moon is going to lead us to shine like Amaterasu. It's going to help us to offload what we don't need so that we can shine whatever way we need to shine. Yeah. So that we can step into that radiance, that brilliance. The sun has to do with career. So maybe this moon really is going to help a lot of us with if it could either be career or just like knowing how to use or finding a way to channel how to use your gifts and your talents. Okay. Yes, congrats, G. Good, 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 good. Okay, Queens. So I think that's all I have. I think that's all I have. So is there something? I know we've been on here for a while. Oh, hour and 35 minutes. That's not too bad because y'all know we be blowing on here a lot of times. Tell me what's something that really stood out for you today. Let me see, is there anything else on here I want to share? Oh, there was something else I want to share with y'all. So, full moon rituals, write down your wins, light candles, wear dark corporate colors for Capricorn, dance, move, exercise. Because this is a moon with a lot of energy. Journal about what you are grateful for, meditate, and be open to receiving energy from the moon. You can use frankincense, myrrh, and cardamom scents. You can work with any crone face of the goddess. Of course, I always say Oya in my tradition. So you can work with Oya. Ah, there's my little retreat. It's not Saturday, y'all. I was in a hurry making this. It's Thursday, July 13th at 6 p.m. 7 p.m. Eastern time. I was putting all this together last minute. My inner Capricorn is like, are you serious? But I'll get it all together and y'all will know what it's all about. So I hope that this has been helpful and I hope that y'all have a beautiful full moon. So let's just go on ahead and stitch out what's one thing that you are taking from today's circle. I'll put a little music on. Mm, yeah, one of my songs. Mm, that's a good one. That's a very good one, Shamika. That's a very good one. I'm actually not going to blow the candle out. I'm going to let this candle keep burning. I'm leaving this on behalf of the community. This is our full moon in Capricorn candle. Anything else someone's taken away from the circle? Anything that you want to share before we leave? I appreciate you all so much. I love this song. Oh, beautiful, Shamika. I am Shamika and I'm taking rest. I'm taking community. Beautiful. Thank you. Oh, yay. Excited for the future. I love that. You and me both. Thank you. I'm taking a lot of Capricorn wisdom you shared along with practicing patience. I'm happy to hear that, G. I look so forward to hearing all about your mom adventures when it's time, little baby. No rush, but your aunties are waiting for you. Thank y'all. Y'all have been, it's just always so wonderful to be here. I'm a Pisces. And as I was talking about it, I was like, I'm here with my community, my vibe tribe. So thank y'all. I appreciate you all so, so much. We are waiting. The aunties, we are freaking waiting. Let's see, is there anything else I want to take out? I just want to dedicate this to little Jay. Yeah. Dedicate this to Jay. Still Learning says, I'm definitely learning a lot about love and how I accept it from others and myself. So many good things happening right now. Happy to hear that. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, this has been so lovely. Yeah, I got on feeling actually not well. This has been a rough week in terms of my body. And every time I get on with you all, I always feel so much better. So Thank y'all so much. I appreciate you all. I'm wishing you an auspicious full moon, lots of success in Capricorn. Love y'all, queens. Connect with you soon.